Christmas is different this year. That's the title of this video. Now I will explain why. This is personal to me, although if and when you eventually suffer a bereavement, the first holiday season without them is hard. This year I lost my grandma, my nanny Rita, and my childhood dog Coco. We lost my nan a day after my birthday, and we said goodbye to Coco a few days before I graduated. I miss them a lot, and this year has been hard without them. I have been dreading Christmas since they both died. Grief is hard, and it's hard to explain to someone who hasn't lost someone really close to them. A lot of the life in my life is gone, and their absence is wearing heavy on my heart most of the time. I know I've been vlogging weekly, but I've kept the nights I've cried myself to sleep away because I've missed them. I know some people I know don't like me to talk about them, that it's depressing, and well, it is. Grief isn't rainbows. It is sad, and I feel like it's like that ankle you injured years ago, and the pain was always there at first, then it slowly ebbed away. After a few years, it doesn't really bother you anymore, unless there's a storm coming or the weather has changed, then the pain is more pronounced. I think that's the most accurate metaphor for grief. It hurts the most the first few years, and then it gets slightly less painful, but sometimes it hurts just as bad. My nan died of cancer. She was diagnosed late March, and she died at the end of April. I knew the moment I was told that she had cancer that she would die, and that it would be sooner rather than later. Still, I thought I had longer. I wanted her to see me graduate. I talked to her about the internship I applied for. She didn't get to see me graduate, and I wasn't able to tell her that I got the internship. I always had interesting discussions about history with her, and I know she was proud of me for being at university. She was so excited to see me graduate. I was so excited to have her there, but fate had other plans. My nan had 2 hip replacements last year, and last Christmas her mobility was so much better than the previous one. She'd gone from using a wheelchair and a walker to just needing 2 walking sticks and was managing short walks with one. Now her mobility aids sit at my granddad's house, waiting to be used by him when he needs it. The worst part of cancer, even before the person dies or they go into remission, is how much the disease takes of them. I don't know whether my nan knew I was there with her on her penultimate day, but I like to think she knew. And hey, my nan may not have beaten the cancer, but it's still lost. Coco, well, if you've watched my videos, he used to pop up occasionally. Now he doesn't. Coco was 13 when he went to sleep, and we'd had him for just over 13 years. He was part of our family, always there, always waiting with kisses and demanding scratches. The house feels empty without him, and every time I visit home, I still expect him to be waiting there, barking as I enter the house. I'd gotten used to not seeing him at the bottom of the stairs in his last couple of months. He liked to stay in the snug, but now he isn't. Well, his urn sits on a cabinet at the bottom of the stairs, always looking up like he did. Me, my mum, dad and brother all have a little bit of ashes in his jewellery. So he's always with us in that sense. Still, I wish he was there, demanding attention on my last day of visiting as if he knew I was going. There was a moment less than a month before he died that I was cuddling with him, and he was looking at me. I realised at that moment that he was not going to be around much longer. He was having health problems at that time, and my family knew he didn't have much time left. But I think that was the moment where I properly realised. I was with him when he crossed the Rainbow Bridge. We all were, and I know I needed to be there, but I don't ever forget that experience. I still remember catching a glimpse of the cashier from the shop the vets were held in, noticing us walking out with just Coco's collar afterwards, and the way her face faltered. Our vets were incredible, and my family are forever grateful for the love and kindness we were shown. If you've ever had a pet, I think it's hard to understand how they change your life. Coco was mine and Josh's brother, my parents' 3rd kid. We loved him, and I know we're all going to feel his and my nan's absence this year. I'll miss trying to think of Christmas presents for both of them, and for the first time in a while, we'll be adding photos to those who are no longer with us corner that we have. We always toasted them at Christmas time. I'm going to list some hotlines down below because I know for some people Christmas is a hard time anyway. And if you've gone through recent bereavement, it's probably going to be tougher than usual. I know I will be okay. I have to be. I will hold my family members closest this year, and if you have any family members, pets, friends close by, just hold them tighter. For no other reason than just for me in this moment, okay? Now, tomorrow I'll be posting my annual What I Got for Christmas video, and that will end these 5 days of Vlogmas thing I've kind of done. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next year. Again, hotlines will be listed down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.